We're going to do some practice today adding and subtracting mixed numbers with like denominators. So that's the same denominator, fourths and fourths here. So I can add the whole numbers first. So I want to take this 2 plus this 3 first, and 2 plus 3 is going to give me 5. And then I'm going to take these fractions and add them, 1/4 plus 3/4. Just adding the numerators and the denominator stays the same. 1 plus 3 is going to give me 4, and then fourths, right? And we know that 4/4 is actually equal to 1 whole, so we have to regroup our fraction into 1 whole and then add it to our mixed number, because really this is just 5 plus 4/4. So this is like saying 5 plus 1 whole. And 5 plus 1 whole is actually going to give us 6. So 2 1/4 plus 3 3/4 equals 6. Okay, let's do another one. And this time we're not going to regroup. We don't have to regroup on this one. Let's do 1 2/10 plus 2 4/10. So we will add these whole numbers first. 1 plus 2 is 3. 2/10 plus 4/10 gives me 6/10. And here I can see that 6/10 needs to be simplified. And simplified means we get these numbers to the smallest numbers we can get with still keeping it a equivalent fraction. And if I use my fraction tiles, I know that 6/10 is actually equal to the same thing as 3/5. So I can take my 6/10 and I can divide it by 2 on the top and 2 on the bottom, giving me 3/5. So really this equals 3 3/5. Because we need to simplify. All right, let's do an example with subtraction. So same thing. This time we're starting with a larger number because we can't take away a large number from a small number. So we're going to start with 3 3/5 minus 1 2/5. Okay, so 3 3/5 minus 1 2/5, our denominators are the same, so we can subtract. So let's subtract these whole numbers first. Since 2/5 here, 2 is less than 3, we can do that. 3 minus 1 is 2. 3 minus 2 is 1, and the denominator stays the same. 2 1/5. Okay, we don't need to simplify because this is a unit fraction. So we're good, right? This is our answer. All right, let's do a subtraction problem where we're going to have to regroup or borrow. So we have to regroup or borrow sometimes in subtracting with mixed numbers. So let's do 4 1/5 minus 2 3/5. So we see that this 4 and this 2, 2 is less than 4, so we can subtract the whole numbers, but we cannot subtract 3/5 from 1/5. Okay, if I have 1/5, I can't take 3/5 away. I don't have enough fifths here. So I have to regroup or borrow from my whole number. Okay, so I'm basically thinking that my whole numbers, right, are 5/5. Okay, so I have my fifths, right, and I have to basically borrow 1 whole from 4. So I can cross out this 4. I'm going to use a different